Hi everybody, Jen Laidlaw back again for another Teamworks Talk Tuesday. Today we're talking about noise. Last week we talked about the important urgent matrix and we identified that we do some things that are urgent but not important. We call that quadrant 3 or the quadrant of distraction. And that's really commonplace to spend a lot of time because it's hard to know if something's important unless we look at it. And there's lots of urgent things calling for our attention all the time, including the phone call that I'm receiving right now as I'm talking to you. So there's messages, there's emails, there's phone calls, there's texts, there's all kinds of things that are calling for our attention that appear urgent, but maybe aren't very important. So how do we minimize those things? Well, here are 4 ideas, and I'd love for you to share yours in the comments below. My first idea is to set expectations with the people that you're working with the people that you live with, about when you're going to need some quiet, focused time and when it's okay to interrupt you and be a little noisy. Setting those expectations can help you get more of that focused time where you can really work on things and really put yourself all into it, and save some other time for noise. The second thing I'm going to recommend is being transparent. So just being very clear about when you're available and when you're not available. In our world of over-connectedness that we have currently, it can be really overwhelming to be available all the time, anytime, wherever you are and whatever you're doing. And it's okay to turn those things off. Just being transparent about when you're going to do that and letting people know if there is an emergency, how they can get a hold of you. The third thing I'll recommend is coordinating with the folks that you're working with or the folks that you're living with. Setting up time to talk about what the plan is for the day and how they can help you and how you might need to help them and when those things are going to happen. Teams sometimes do this in a check-in or a stand-up meeting every day. You'll have to decide what's best for you, but coordinating with the people around you on a daily basis can sometimes help minimize that noise or corral it into that coordination time. The last thing I'll recommend is giving and seeking out feedback. So if someone is just really creating a lot of noise for you and isn't working with you, and you feel like you've been setting good expectations and being transparent, then just let them know and figure out how to work better together. But it's also important to seek out feedback and make sure that no one is having a hard time getting a hold of you when they need you, or that people understand where you are and what you're doing so that people can have the right expectations about how to work with you. So those are my ideas. I'd love to hear yours. Regardless, trying to minimize noise can be an important way, again, to reduce some stress. We're not going to be able to get rid of all noise, but minimizing it is a good idea for yourself. So do that whenever you can. Thanks again for joining me for another Teamworks Talk Tuesday, and look forward to talking to you next week. Bye.